Now we're starting Musgrave Road. There's what? Bulwa Park, Bulwa Village, or what is that mall of the elderly called? That one where there's Super Spa, and that's Barrier Court, and then this is how we begin Musgrave Road. Alright, we go up like that. We're gonna cross over to the other side so that Musgrave Center appears very well. Coming from there, going up Musgrave Road. That's Musgrave Center there. Okay, I wanted to appear from this angle like there and then go up here. So that's basically Musgrave Center. If you're going to DUT, you go down there. That's the shortcut you use, but also at the robot where I'm coming from. Looks like they are starting to work on this tower of the Musgrave Center because they are building, or they have plans to build. Okay, they've got plans to turn it to a beautiful apartment block. That's the road to DUT. That's Musgrave Road. Musgrave Center is being converted to a beautiful apartment block. Okay. It's that very beautiful apartment block. It's quite expensive, trust me. It's very expensive to stay there. Okay, this horror, I don't know when did it happen, but there's the name FM. Immediately Nigerians arrive, everything falls apart. They invest in degradation and devaluation of property. Look at this cluster of Musgrave Center, the whole area, the whole precinct. This is called, yeah, that's the name, Silver Grove. It's very wealthy apartments of old, very beautiful. Okay. It seems there were stables here. The preservation of this building seems to celebrate stables there were in this area back in the day. Musgrave Center, they're clearly beginning to do something. I don't know, perhaps internally, because look at that part. There's something they've taken out, or did it fall by itself? I don't know. It's got high level security. You know, these people are funny. It is them who bring Nigerian businesses next to wealthy or precious areas. And then the next thing, it gets overcome by vagrants who get pulled by drugs of the Nigerians, and then the place becomes a police state of highest level security. This is a very beautiful mall, the Musgrave Center. Alright, that's the whole precinct compound. It is 5-star quality mall. The cinema has since closed in 2020 and never reopened. Okay, so it is them who give the Nigerians trading space next to wealthy areas, and nobody doesn't know that Nigerians carry drugs. So when you're bringing Nigerians next to a mall like this, you are attracting vagrants. Oh, okay. It's got beautiful gardens, that one. Our taxi rank here. The sun is on the wrong side now. There's the little India restaurant up there. I thought it's closed the other time. Usually it's because we're walking down there with mom, so I couldn't see the other the first floor. So I can see the restaurant is still there. I've never been here at this hour. The sun is just too bright. Musgrave Center Precinct, you see, it's another mini CBD within the city center. You walk something like 20 to 25 minutes from Davenport to here. 15 minutes or 20 minutes from Barrier Center to here, all right? And then when the minor bus comes or used to come from the bus terminus there by the workshop mall, the minor bus would then come and pick up all the elderly ladies there, because when you go around this corner by this church, it's a very beautiful retirement area for elderly ladies, for elderly people. Me and elderly ladies, we need to have a conversation. All right. Okay, that's the landmark. When you're seeing this building from afar in Durban, then it's the landmark showing you are seeing Musgrave. That's the landmark of Musgrave. You see it even from the Botanic Gardens and so forth. Alright, so that's the street above, which is the city by itself. Very lovely place. There's restaurants. There's there will be those churches coming together at the same spot. Okay, that's the Anglican Church. It's called St. Thomas Anglican Church. So that's basically British colonial churches. That's the retirement area, the retirement apartments for the elderly. They stay here. It's huge. Don't worry, you're just seeing the glimpse on this side. Most of it is on that road that we are approaching. It's a very beautiful block. I've always loved throughout the ages. Yeah, people who stay here are very wealthy, so yes, don't worry, you'll keep on seeing those kind of cars. Alright. Oh, it used to be a street where you see a lot of those cars. That block, I won't be able to show it, guys, but it's very beautiful because I think I've taken too much space. Okay, I'll try. And I think this one would be the Methodist Church because they are all at the same corner. We'll see. Masondo and Associates. Alright. Or maybe it's the Roman Catholic Church, this one. And then a new development, that mosque. Okay, they don't call it a mosque, but when we see them, we call them mosque. That's the new development. And there's a Norwegian hall here. Alright, let's cross over so I'll show you these important places. Holy Trinity. Oh, it is Catholic Church, Methodist Church. Which one is this one? I don't know why it has been video rising. It has been video rising. Okay, it has been video rising, whereas I'd switch it off. It's Holy Trinity Catholic Church. It's the Anglican Church we saw there. I don't know if it's a Methodist church or whatever. This one, yeah, it is Methodist. And then the next one. Alright. We'll see the next one when we get around the corner. I just want to show you this retirement area which is here. This is a new development. It was not there. Alright. So with the agenda of replacing Christianity, so you start, or maybe that's the place which was the Norwegian Hall. They sold it to Muslims, I don't know. I'm crossing over to the other side so that you see this retirement place better. Okay, you see, look at this place. It goes all the way to there, all this precinct. You are just catching a glimpse of it on the other side. Alright, where's the Norwegian Hall? It's supposed to be here, or maybe that's what was sold to have this masjid. Okay, I think they call it masjid. Saint Ole Lutheran Church. This is what remains here. I don't know what's happening. Musgrave Hall and Conference Center. Where's the Norwegian Hall? Maybe that was the Norwegian Hall. Where's the Norwegian Hall? Alright, Musgrave Hall is the Norwegian Hall. They're now using this name at most. Alright. Alright. Okay, those apartments are called Garden Grove. Garden Grove. Alright, just so that we catch the name, because I don't know their name. Okay, Norwegian Hall. Why did they remove Norwegian? Because it's an important feature. It speaks history of the Norwegians in Durban. Why did they remove Norwegian? Coming from there, and then we're going to the other direction. So correct. Alright, that's still the Methodist Church, and then we're coming from Musgrave Center there. So now we're carrying on this direction. What's the next church? So all the churches were basically built at that corner, all of them together. What is the name of this church? Because these are two. This is the same church. Looks like it's the same church. So why do they have two church buildings? Why do they have two church buildings? It is the Methodist Church still. It's the Methodist Church. It's the Methodist Church. Both these buildings are Methodist Church. So I don't know. It's Methodist, it's Anglican, and then there's the Lutheran Church around the corner, and then which I don't see where it divides with the Norwegian Hall. All of them together there, and then you still find them as a cluster in that area of Albert Park, where they are called what? Diaconia. Alright, so Diaconia, Lapo. So these churches are the Christians who facilitate open borders. Like it or not, that's the reality of what they do. Alright. So hence I've now grouped them together, because they are always found in the same place as colonial churches of the New World Order agenda. Alright. Anyway, Omaina would then be traveling here. I think it would go to the Botanic Gardens, because those were places which the elderly people would be wanting to go to. Alright. This one was not around in the 1990s. It was not there. Okay, let's do Musgrave Road. I don't know which side. Okay, oh yeah, I must walk on the other side, because everything that is on the right hand side goes down, so you don't see anything. So I must walk rather on the other side. Okay, you can see the English architecture of old. Alright, but there's a new building that was not there before. Alright, Commercial Street. There's a new building that was not there before. This red brick building is new. This one. I don't know what it is. It's a new building altogether. Parogen Gardens. Ngiyabonga ngithe mayibe on then ayikho on ngaleso sikhathi kodwa mangithi ngi-switch off then iba on. Durban Christian Residence. Oh, Durban Christian Residence. I guess it's accommodation basically similar to Concord House, which I showed on Florida Road. It's basically a similar kind of setup. I'm sure the same similar kind of setup. Alright, what is happening here where you're seeing the steps is basically the pavements of Overport Road. We are going across a very busy road there, Overport Road. I forget the new name now. And then it's a very busy road. Unfortunately, see this part where you're going down, it's supposed to be the pavement. There you go there. You're going to be met with a lot of excrement. Okay, she's going. Maybe they've cleaned, but it's always filled with excrement. Okay, it's clean today. It is clean. It's clean. It's clean today. But usually, in the past, it wouldn't be recommended to walk there. Check. Alright, we're going across Overport. After is elderly retirement again. Alright, that is why Manina bus would come here, because there would be a lot of elderly. The park is before that, the robot. It's a big park as well there. Sengakoshi Kamala Leo Park. That's where they do the Saturday market. Alright, I'll go there some other time for the Saturday market. I was walking down there at Curry Road. Okay, that's basically what you would get on this side, as I was saying. So we should on the left hand side, on the side, because the other time I had to come out from there because I come and do the overpart. It stinks. Alright. Very expensive what do you call it, apartments this side. Okay, after crossing that road, we are now officially in Essenwood. We've left Musgrave across the bridge, and now we are in Essenwood, the richer side. It's a very rich area. A lot of high schools here. The new one is this one, which we are showing, Musgrave Road. So that's the new development. It's next to this old one. This one is next to that one. That one was not around in the 90s. This one was always there. Alright, so even this one goes, cascades down the road very nicely. So the new one is that one. I'm getting to 20 minutes now. I'm gonna have to. It's Essenwood on Musgrave Road. Very beautiful area. Check how it goes down like that. Alright. Everything has been taken by Muslims, I'm telling you. White people cannot plead innocence. It's their system which produced powerful Muslims. They must not forget that when Zulus tried to rise up in business, they sabotaged the Zulus, Amawasha, with Indians. Alright? And they must not ignore the truth that they are DA, which is the same thing as the DP of the USA. They are facilitators of the Islamic rise, They are facilitators of the Islamic rise. There's always a partnership between white liberals and Muslims, you see, like you're seeing with regards to office bearers of the Democrats being Somalians and them. So it's not an error. So what is affecting whites of South Africa is their racism, because they know these things. I love this house. And then there's the other house. Check, you go, oh, you go down. I hope this person will never sell this house, please. Let's not sell all these things. Check. All right. That's the new building, this one. I love the design. Yeah, that's lovely, because they are not making it too modern. They are retaining Art Deco and stuff. Thank you, whoever designed this. God bless you. Thanks. Nice. Yeah, it was under construction from last year. I saw it. So it is like this now. I can't take a picture because alright, I'll take a picture from the video. Yeah, it's white people whose system groomed the Muslims, and the Muslims are going to kill them. Trust me. These blacks that they hate were their lifesavers, but they are too greedy and too hateful of the black skin, so they have put themselves in the trap of the Muslims. It's gonna hit them hard when it happens. It's called Revelation chapter 18, the judgment of Babylon, because the white system is the Babylonian system, which uses Assyrian or stroke Sidonian world economics systems, WEF and them, you know. So those systems are ungodly, they're evil. But whites defend them because they are self-guided by their evil. Then they demand to justify themselves as hardworking versus who? And then if they fail the hardworking part, then they say they've got higher IQ than who? You know? If they fail on that one, they say they've got better skill than who? Alright, so okay, this place has been cleared. I don't remember what was here, but a new building is coming. It's called Musgrave Horizons. Musgrave Horizons. The Muslims have been given Durban on a silver platter by dummy Zulus of the ANC. Where once white elderly people used to walk, it's now basically Muslims who are trading those streets. Alright, the whites are being replaced by Muslim Indians. Alright, so the economy is not coming to Zulus or to black South Africans, it's coming to Muslim Indians. So it looks like they've already built their wall, because I can see it's recently painted. That's the curve, and then you're going to that new building that side as well, and all these fine. And then we carry on. Luke's Musgrave Hotel and Spa. Alright. The last I checked, they were selling this one as a cluster. There's like 4 or 6 of these. I don't know if they sold or whatever, but they were for sale at some stage. Alright, let's carry on. I don't know between this Gladys Musgrave and the other one, which one is Overport Road. Alright, look at that. We're going down towards the city. Yeah, up around the corner up there. Hey, it's great mansions. We're not going there. We'll see those mansions when we do that other road, which we won't do this year, up there by the corner. There's very beautiful mansions there. We're not going that side. Alright, we carry on Musgrave. This corner has degraded a bit, so it needs to be restored. I don't know this house. This one is new, 5105. This one is new. Alright, let's carry on. It's a very beautiful cluster of houses. The combination of modern architecture, concrete and glass, plus the pillars of old in terms of English architecture. Alright, you can see all the way from there through. Alright, look at those houses. Yeah, these ones were here even in 2013. All these ones were here except that grey one which is appearing. The grey one in the middle is new. When I was here in 2013, it was being built and then it was painted with a reddish color. It was beautiful. So everything is becoming grey. Alright, and we are about to pass the Durban Girls College, which is this red brick building that we are approaching. It cascades down because you saw from those main roads going down, Oguti, we are quite up. So that's the Durban Girls College. It's one of the wealthiest schools of this area. Somebody's house. I have never understood if it's somebody's house, this one. Okay, that one is a bomb that they built there. So as we can see, the new owners of these precincts are the Muslims who used the idiot blacks of the ANC to front them to purge whites for Indians to take over. We knew this was the agenda because we questioned why are Indians now suddenly called blacks. Alright, so that was the agenda from the onset. Let me pause. Still, this house was very beautiful, guys. It had a lot of these palm trees, and then they've chopped them back. It's got a wonderful roof up there, so it got sold for 20 million. It's empty inside, but I can see the guys are back and working on, or rather they seem to be working on a house up the road. Alright, so this house also was sold. It's a very beautiful house, this one. Also, it's a very old, very beautiful house. And then here you've got two high schools. That one which is appearing is Maristella, a Holy Family School established in 1899. This is Durban Girls College. It's a very wealthy school, Durban Girls College. Okay, I said don't confuse these three. Oh, okay. What I might be doing is confusing these two houses. That one is still intact. It's just that they've chopped back on the vegetation. It is this one which was sold for 20 million. It's still empty inside. They still need to redo it. All right. Okay, just when I get to the gate, the teachers are coming out, so now I can't show that school in the video. Sad. Because, as you know, when you are videoizing, people have got issues as though you are videoizing them, but that's Durban High School, or that's Durban Girls College, basically. So I said, don't confuse it with, what? With Durban Girls High and Durban Girls Senior Secondary School. There's three. And this is Maristella. It goes up the hill. This one goes down the hill. And then you still have Clifton down the hill as well. Okay, check. That's the school. That's still Maristella all the way. So these are wealthy schools. That's why the barrier of Durban will never fall, because of these mighty schools of old, in terms of the Model C types of schools. And then, so these are the schools which kept this place from falling. Same as the private hospitals that we saw on the other side in Bulua, but there's also other private school up the hill on the Overport side. So all these will always safeguard these areas from falling. That's another new one. I don't know that house as well. Okay, we're still here. That's still Maristella. That house is also new, this one. It's all the new developments which are here on Musgrave Road. Amongst the other ones which are preserved in terms of, as you can see, this next one, okay, I don't remember this one. That's the next one. That's the one I was confusing, which I said has got a red color. That's the red color. That's the red color. It's 631 on Musgrave. 631 on Musgrave. Alright, those are short streets. Check these ones. 631 on Musgrave, 637 on Musgrave. As you can see the address further down there. 637 on Musgrave. These are excellent homes. And then we've got all these apartment blocks which are appearing there. Those ones are new as well. It's there's my house. There's the mention, that one which has got the English roof front. Yeah, that's the 25 million rand mention. That house, just say. I had it in the pictures. Unfortunately, I lost all my information in the year 2021 when they stole my laptop. Look at this. Look at this, papas. 647. Check that. Alright. This one too is being renovated. Check this precinct, papa. Yeah. Samba. Entrance to somebody's house. Alright. No, it's not that 20 million rand house. It's another one. These houses. This is on confused. Okay, the other one, I'll show you the 20 million rand one. As of the year 2020, it was for sale at 20 million. Alright. And then this Art Deco building is also famous. It's called... Alright. It's one of the most celebrated Art Deco buildings here in Durban. It's Cheviot Court, you see. You see how nicely painted it is. Cheviot Court. Alright. That one is new. Alright. You go uphill, the sun is on the wrong side. Okay, this precinct, those houses are very beautiful. Yes, sir. Those houses are very beautiful. Okay, we carry on further. I think the 25 million rand one or 20 million rand one is around this corner. Check this. Check this. Check this. Nope. le nto yangidelisa le ngisuke ngisishile futhi ngidouble-checkile nale yandlu leya le enento engathi yi-triangle lapha phezulu. That's a 25 million rand worth house, Musgrave Mansions. Maybe we can fit it in. Let's turn where Musgrave Road ends, and then I will go up the side just to that corner so that we see it. Alright, it's a wealthy house. Let's go this way and finish off Musgrave Road because we are almost at the end of Musgrave Road. Let's finish what we started. It has already given me a signal of running short of space. Kensington and all those buildings. And these ones are new. Oh, 712 on Musgrave. Old houses are coming down, new houses are coming up. If it has got a lot of glass and concrete, it's usually Indians who have taken that house or who have purchased that house and built a new one. If it has got a lot of green and trees and palms and them, it's usually white people. Indians have got a disease of blacks of Gauteng. They don't like trees that much. You can see even in Reservoir Hills compared to Westville proper. Alright. So these ones are old, guys. They are old and they are very, very, very expensive. They are old, they are very expensive. Alright. So you can see Kensington apartments appearing. Just seeing the top sections, very tall apartments that you see from down below. Okay, strong winds of Durban. So I've taken off my cap. Alright, so now where are we now? Back to Florida Road. That's where we are at, Florida Road. Still many empty apartments to purchase in this. This building at the front is old. This building at the front is old. That one is the new addition. It's been like 5 years since it was completed. So the occupancy, when I was working on the other side, it was like 40 to 50%. And the red brick at the top there is the Hewlett's house that I always speak about. Alright. So what do we do? That's Florida Road basically. Okay, let's go down there. That's Florida Road. That's how it starts. Okay, we were at that park there. Alright. There's those two parks. This is what attacked me during the interview the other time. And I lost a wonderful job because I forget like this. It also used to happen like my engineering meeting, you know. I don't know what causes you forget a name that you know very well, and then you're trying to describe something. Musgrave Road, that's where it begins or ends. And then at what do you call it? At Florida Road. That's Florida Road. I showed you Florida Road. Okay, that's Mitchell Park there. Mitchell Park. Alright. And then this is where it ends. So I've walked all Musgrave Road. The president of the country stays up the road there. Thank you.